Hello? You, can you hear me? Yeah, man. Really sorry you didn't get that world, bro. It's not, you get the next one. Yeah, yeah. I'm gonna go AFK for a little bit.
Default, right? Test. Okay, I think. Oh, good. Sorry. It's always the same thing. Good. Man, that was a long configuration. Welcome to Creator Sunday with Denevro. Everything seems to be set up. Okay. Good. So today at Creator Sunday, I will start working on what I was supposed to do last week, the universal button for some space words. Yeah, that's pretty much it. This is my test word. I reset up all my Unity. I think I will be ready soon to make a tutorial how to set up Unity for words. It worked very. I was surprised it worked the first time because there's so much dependencies, and I took notes. I have personal documentation I will share soon. Like, vault config maybe. Did that? No, that's not it. Oh, I found interesting stuff recently. Dependencies? Nope. Where did I put this config? One sec, it's quite important, so final key. Yeah. Can start by boop, small Denevro. Let's look on my desktop. Documentation. Is it that? Nope. No, where are you? I hope I did not delete it. It was so nice. Oh. Limits? No. One sec. It's just. No. So sad. And the office. And the office is a free thingy. Should not be there. No. Recent. Oh. It would be so lame.
Yo, congratulations, bro, on
What?
everything.
What?
Yeah.
What?
I never said, like, congratulations.
Thank
all the
you.
hard work you're doing, and you know, it's really amazing. Really.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Maybe it will compensate the fact that I lost my. I put everything on this, and now it's. I just remember, it's not on my dock. It's on my Word. It's there. Yay! So I took notes of every package I had to install. In package 3, in the package preview 3, star 3, in the package I bought, bolt configuration, and Steam VR input configuration. And I want to try something I had in my mind just right now. Okay, so this is my. I can show you very fast how I configure my new Somnium Space project. I figured out my other project was, there was like too much stuff inside it. Everything about Avatar, Builder SDK, and words. So now I made a project just for words. And I'm not sure about how other company do it, but I very love to put every single file I use or I made in a folder called local. So I know everything else than my folder local is just dependencies and maybe some configuration. So inside my local, I have my package, Denevro module. So if someone else have module, it could be like ultra module or something. Then Denevro here is my words, my project. Denevro test word. Oh yeah. This one should be there in Denevro. Yes.
What's that file you have called dependencies?
Dependencies is this file.
Is it
Because
a meta file?
no, it's just a Word file. Since
Oh,
it's
right,
a docx, I think, something RTF.
right. Yeah.
So it open with this. I mean, RTF can be opened by Windows not thingy. Wait, open with this one, Notepad, WordPad. You see? Oh my God, that's
Yeah.
ugly.
I
Sorry.
see it.
Anyway,
Like I saw, the word dependencies there, You know what word
dependencies is just the configuration of your Unity. In fact, that's the point. So
Right.
so if I have to move my project, it will be very fast to install those dependencies.
Oh, nice.
Mm.
Oh, nice. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Nice idea.
Yeah. And I have it's notes for me. You see? I set let's try this one. I set liquid core, whatever. Liquid core dependent generated. I want to do that. Export package. Oh yeah, yes. Nice. So with sorry. Bolt config. Now I can export my bolt config as a Unity package, right? I mean,
where do you find your bolt config?
now it's this path. I set liquid core generated. Liquid is the company that make Bolt, I think. Generated project setting. This file. And it's the same for action.json for Unity, SteamVR input config. So instead, I've discovered in my head that instead of just drag and dropping this file or replacing it, you can just import it as an asset. Let's try this.
Yeah, man. I spent like 24 hours getting SteamVR input to work because
Really?
instead of just dragging and dropping the actions.json there and making streaming assets, I generated input right from SteamVR input. So when my world was crashing.
Oh my God. Okay, you try to make every entries manually. Export package.
Is that why it crashed?
SteamVR input config. Now I want to try it to see what it does. This morning I was working on my Word and I completely forgot I made a completely new project and I copy paste the files. Like, oh my God. I thought it was an old code when using it. I wonder why. Let's try this. I want to see what is going to happen. Stop popping window. SteamVR input. Huh, nice. It's going to refresh it. Nice. I copy paste the file, so yeah. Damn it. Let's try with Bolt. Whole config. Yeah, you're refreshing it too. Okay, I guess it's fine. This is fine. I just don't want it to make a duplicate, That would be. My hands are still broken. That's so dumb. Okay. Let's return there. Oh, I can show you what I was working on the other day. It was fun. Look at this. Create cube. Hey, do you want to die? Okay, rigid body. Check. Okay, look at this. It'll be fun. It's gonna be fun. Thank you, Aris. He said my avatar is nice. Look at this. Oh no, that's his bug. Okay, look at this. Boop. But I'm trying to make a physical button. You see? Right?
Cool.
I have no idea if it's gonna work. This is the spring joint, and I locked the axis, so it only work on one axis. So I was like, yeah, this is not. I'm not sure yet about this. I will see. Well, just for fun anyway. Okay. So it's just test. Universal button. So last week I was working on something that you can find interesting. Custom laser. I just thought myself I would just change the visual a little of the laser, because right now it's a rectangle like this. It's a little big.
Cool, bro. Laser.
So I'm gonna edit it in Blender. Import FBX. Yeah. Go away, go away, go away. So this is my laser. It's yeah, it's yeah. Oh. Something like this would be better. It's a short range laser, only 1 meter. Okay, that's it. File, export, FBX. This one. Sorry if I go fast. It's just, yeah. Sorry, I tried not to. Good. So now, hey, what did you do? What did I do again? Yeah, the direction have to be good. My bad. Laser. So my universal button will have 3 ways of using it. You press it with your hand collider, that is pretty big. You use a laser, or in 2D you can press it too. So all of those basic features have been tested and work. Now I can combine them together to make the universal button. So this is the plan of today. I will try to be more explicit. I think I'm just not talking enough. It's so long to open Blender. It's probably broken again. Oh my god, too much add-ons. Okay, that's pretty annoying. Yes, that's pretty annoying. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, Blender and oh, this one is fine. Oh no. Blender is broken. Blender is broken. You know, Unity, Blender, Windows, all the same fun again and again. The same old fun. Fun. Okay, there is something wrong with this. Apply and transform. Somehow it was not applied. Export, FBX. My default setting for mesh. I just do mesh, some stuff like this. Take a screenshot with your head. That's fine, that's done. Good, now it should be fine. Good, my laser is there. It's more beautiful than ever. Okay, let's try it now. We'll show you how it works. Oh yeah. Custom laser. broken again? Let's see that. No red thingy. It's good. Laser is off somehow. Oh. No, nothing. I said nothing. Trying to figure out what's happening.
Will you be using ray casting on the laser?
Yeah.
Like the laser.
I'm using array casting for saving performance. I don't need anything more complex than that.
Can you go over ray casting a little bit?
Yes, sir. What do you want to know?
What is it? How does it work? Is it shooting a line from a point and then?
Yeah, I mean, virtually it will shoot a line from a point, an infinite line from a point, and I can put max distance. I put 1 meter because I don't want to do a check after, you know. And then this way, I think it will get the only the closest collision. So you have to be sure of what you are doing.
So you could use this to make a gun.
Yeah, sure.
Right? Cool.
And I got the
Where to watch you?
8 info, raycasting, hit, distance, get, and then I do all my thingy here. For some reason, my recasting is not recasting. My recasting is not recasting. Oh, what is this? Oh, forgot to simulate controller.
Are
Good,
you streaming on Twitch or something like that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, is the link somewhere?
Sorry?
Yeah.
Oh,
did you post
just
the
go
link
on
somewhere?
Twitch and type Somnium space. It should be very easy to find.
Yeah, I'll post it in community events.
Aha. No material. Why? Oh. Okay, I changed it and I broke it. As a mesh. Laser mesh renderer.
You can find it in community events.
Did you find it? I can give you the link if you want.
Yes, I'm in.
Okay, good. That's good. Okay, sorry for the laser. Now it will work. So, it's quite close to what Somnium Space do. So if you click on grab, laser will be like blue like this. And if you are over a collider, it will turn this color. Oh, somehow it. Oh yeah, I changed the logic. I forgot. I have to update this.
Cool. Well, and you're using the ray caster to sense the collision?
Yeah, exactly. Yes. And I changed the laser distance. Oh my god! It did. Oh yeah, there's some problem right now. I have to repair right now. 1 second. Supply. Oh boy. Laser idle. No, this is fine. Just want to scale it. Supply. Float. One sec. That's what happens when you change one thing and everything break. I don't need this anymore. Okay. Should be that. This should be fine. If you thought it would work, that's not true. Local position. Okay, I don't need to change the position anymore. Let's hope I did not break everything again. Hi everyone, wow, 11 people today, that's a lot. Thank you very much. So for the new people, I'm working on a little project on Somnium Space World. I want to make a button that will be universal, a button that you can press in 2D, in VR, and with your VR laser. And I a little broke it right now, I'm trying to repair. So, hopefully, by chance, there's a live debugging with Bolt, so at least there is that. Aha, I found the problem now. There, nicely done. So you see, the laser don't go through. Just for, I don't know, some reason. Don't go through. When you touch something, it becomes this color. To say, you can click on it. I mean, not really, but soon, yes. For now, it just detect collider. I can rotate it probably. Yes. Same again. Oh, same again. Whoops. Trying to keep that. Yes. Yes. Nice. Now I have to figure out how to click on buttons. That's the next step. One of my idea was to put a collider here and force clicking on buttons. Yeah, I think I will do that. It's one of the easiest way. Instead of trying to go inside the code of the button and try to, I will just have a collider on my laser, like the hand do.
Ginevra,
Yes.
could you quickly go over what the laser and the button components are, like the game objects?
In my hierarchy. Okay.
Yeah, like
so
you have a.
but my code is simple. If you enter in this box, this is an area box. If I go inside it, it will trigger this code. Setup laser. On trigger enter. What is this? This must be the setup laser. Yeah. I love to use super unit. It's for hiding code in one block. It's very easier to read after that. So, oh yes, I'm setting up the left and the right laser. So this is one the left, this one is the right, and I give the path of the laser of the laser here. Those two are the same. Then with the path, with the laser prefab, I mean I call it prefab, but it's not really a prefab. So yeah.
You attaching the laser to the player?
Yeah, in his hand. In fact,
Cool.
one sec. Yeah. I'm installing the laser exactly at the place where is the actual laser. I cannot use the actual laser. It's a little too complex. I will need to. I don't want to enter in some space code or try to work with this. So I made my custom one. So the laser is installed in the body hierarchy somewhere. Okay, I can see in fact. Motion, track alias, alias again. This is my fake avatar. Left controller alias, UI laser. I put it there inside this. The other laser is here, so it's just beside the other laser, the one you use in unit in the. Yeah, you see, I guess. I just remember it's not. I don't use the right button. Anyway. So this is my setup laser. It's very simple. So I go find player root. Oh yeah, you give the player root. Then in the player root, I will find this path of the exact UI laser I show you just right now. With this, I will find this path. It's like a folder path, in fact. I said, take the first folder, found this path inside. Then I check if it's null. It's just a classic check. Game object. Oh yeah, I get the name of the... Oh yeah, the name of the prefab. Why do I add clone? One sec. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, I should read my own code. Look, find UI laser game object. Check if already there. I mean, I won't install the game laser again. So I know the when you instantiate. Okay, let me explain. Let's say I want to add a game object in with code. You will use something called instantiate. It means you will have a reference game object, and you will create a new a clone of it. So when you create this instance, it will always have the keyword clone at the end of the object. And there's no clone 1, clone 2, clone 3. It's just the game object with clone. That's why I do this, add this, find if it's already there. If it's not there, add it. You see? So if it's null, instantiate, set active, and we quit. If it's already there, we do nothing. You see? This code is quite simple. Okay, then yes, this is the code to set up the laser and how the laser work. In fact, the prefab I just talked about, it's this object, custom laser. Normally it should be off. Anyway, so the code is inside the laser itself, so it's independent, and the both laser have its own code. So this is just shouldn't be there. It's just for debug purpose. So I made those super unit here to handle SteamVR input. I just don't want my code to crash because I'm testing, you see. So now I can test. And I can simulate the SteamVR input with those checkbox. But the problem is if I forget it open, check. Oops. You see? Sorry. Okay. So this is for setuping, no, sorry. This is for checking is SteamVR button down. Is SteamVR button, yeah. And in fact, it works with any buttons. Grab press and grab touch. I misunderstood what grab was. The grab is the, in the Valve index, is the touchpad on the back. So I will need to find a trigger instead. I just remember I have to recharge my controllers. That would be good to do. There. There, controllers. Please recharge. Okay. So this block, I would probably give it to the community or whatever. So you put the oops. You put the button here, the button name. You'd say if it's right or left. And you check this for simulating. It's very important to have a great... It's very important, in my opinion, to have a test... how to say that? You need to know how to test your stuff locally. You need to test the more thing possible locally, because it will never work as expected in Somnium. So you want to separate the feature that you can test and the one that you can't test, and you test individually what you can't test here. This is very important, because if you never plan to test and you just expect things to work like this, you will live a total hell. Trust me, I live a total hell with this. So imagine. So I try to test the more thing possible. I have my fake avatar here. Doesn't look as an avatar, as you can see. So it's good for finding a game object to put stuff inside it. It's good for finding a rigid body. I have this teleporter that doesn't work in every game. I don't know why, but it worked here at least somehow. So I can just take this guy. I take this rigid body. I move it. Oops. Oh. Can we save? You say you saw nothing? Okay. What happened? Okay, it's me against you, rigid body. Oh, yeah, now I teleport there. Somehow. It's still in test. Okay. And I have my debug thing here. This is my last gen debug window. It's very fun. Can show you. Teleport v2. There's so much script here. It's very fun. Where's my debug? Yeah, there. I made this block. It's very fun. Let's show you how it works. So you have your Text Mesh Pro item here, the thing to put text on it. You have the get variable to get this object. This is the Text Mesh Pro object. And I made this code. It's very simple. It's just a bunch of adds and new line. So I can make a cascade of those things, and every time I cascade it, it's a new line here. You see? So there's 4 line of debug. It would be 4 line here. So I can do I don't know, player name, time, and I enter the time, I enter the player name here. There could be error code. You see? That's very easy to use, to add just lines like this. I love this concept. It was so hard to do before. So it looked like this. So I enter the game object name, the player name here. Rigid body. Is this one even working? Oh. Yeah, that's my fault. Rigid body is null. This is better. So false mean it's fine. It's not null. Good. Good. Okay. This is it. Where was I? Okay, laser. So I want to add a collider, probably at the tip of the laser. Not too big, not too small. Since the laser is scale, I could just put it there and that's it. Because the laser is always scale anyway.
Ginevra?
Yeah.
Could you explain how you're using ray casting?
Sure.
Laser?
Good, I will go there. So, there's multiple ways to do raycasting. This is the one I use. So, you can imagine a ray like a line that starts somewhere and go in an infinite direction. The line doesn't have thickness. It's really mathematic. So a raycasting will try to hit anything that have a collider on it. You see here box collider, this ground have mesh collider, some stuff like this. If there's no collider, the raycasting will ignore it. So raycasting, I return on it. I lost it. Okay. So origin, I think it's absolute. So transform position is, I think it's absolute. World space, that's it. World space position. So what I do is I go get the world space position of the root here, custom laser, this object. You see the arrow here? I go get this world position. This is the start of my recast. I go get forward direction. In Unity, forward is on the z-axis. So I got this vector. So it understands the rate is in this direction. You see? And I put the maximum distance of 1 meter. So when a box collider interact with my invisible ray, and it's below 1 meter of distance, it will output true first, and then it will have a hit info. I can do recast hit, can do this, recast hit, and distance. I can get the collider too. I can have multiple information. I could do collider and then get game object and then do a function, you know? In fact, I could do that for the buttons. At least try to do that. I don't know. Both ways are good. That's it for the recaster. Do you understand, Richard?
Yeah, thank you so
Makes
much.
sense?
That was very
Yeah.
concise.
Yeah, I could use just a collider on this ray, but in my opinion, I think recaster is more efficient. I mean, this
Breakfast
code,
should be cheaper, yes.
yeah, this code. Remember, it's on every frame it's execute. Normally everything we do is event based. The code is only execute on certain circumstances. For example, you enter in the trigger or a certain time happen. But this one is execute every single update because there is the recaster inside it. You see what I mean? And I only do the recast if we touch the button. So again, it saves some. I mean, I have no idea how heavy is this. I don't think it's heavy at all, but you should avoid maximum possible. You should avoid to the maximum to use on every update. This is heavy. If you have 100 and 1000 of this function that turn and turn and turn every frame, it could start to use a lot of CPU. So we try to just make sure you really need it. In my case, I don't see other options. So yeah. What I could have used, maybe it's better to use a collider on the laser. You see, I could maybe take the laser, had a collider on it. What box collider, I guess, and do everything with oh boy, here. You see, box collider, and do only on trigger. You see, maybe that would be better. I don't know. There's no one perfect way of doing things. So, which one do you prefer, Twillard? Do you for pressing the button? Do we add a collider on it, or we try to call the button somehow?
Let's call it. You know.
Okay. First of all, we need the button. I think it's this one. Physical button. No. Universal button. Oh, where this one looks all broken. There. Interesting. Die. Don't need to be. I will start with the basic one. So this is just the basic. The cube can be changed. The text can be changed. Doesn't matter. So this is just universal button. I want it to be light and fast. Key code, good. I can do on start event. I can change the key code.
What's
Yes.
the collider inside the button? Why is there a collider in there?
It's the collider is small because the hand of a VR avatar collider is gigantic. You see. So to prevent pressing close button to each other by accident, I just put the collider smaller. You remember my numpad?
Yeah. I remember it.
Is it there somewhere? I guess.
That's weird. In the back.
There is one there somehow. I wonder why. Oh yeah, this one. This, you see? To prevent pressing by accident other button, and just make this collider smaller. This is my rigid body detector. It's just for a test. You see, I put 90% of my work in testing. Because we know nothing yet, so we have to figure out everything. Okay, okay. So let's go with that. The button. In this case, I should change the collider if we use the calling thingy.
So what do you mean by calling?
I mean, I ask you if you want to
Yeah, I
trigger
know.
if you want to trigger the button with putting a collider on the laser, or we want to call the button somehow when we touch it.
Yeah, what do you mean to calling?
But I mean, if I touch, okay, look at this. If I touch the collider, there is a sorry. If I do the recast on the button, right?
Yeah.
I will 1 sec. You find my laser. If I do a recast, I got the hit infos. With hit infos, I can get the collider. With the collider, I can get the game object. With the game object, I can call the code directly. I mean call. I don't think I can call code, but I can change a variable. And say you have been pressed, you see?
Cool.
Change a variable. Like, let's say universal button. I will add a frame time. Oh, I guess it's for delays. Key code. Let's do key code first. Sorry, this will be short. So, Text Mesh Pro. No, not this one. Text Mesh Pro. Text. Text Mesh Pro text set. This is my Text Mesh Pro object. This is my key code. This is my start script. And now the key code should change for A. I should correct the error I have too. Oh, I think it was there. You see? Ta-da! A. So I can just copy paste this button, and on this config, I change the key code here. You see? Okay, now. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What? Does not matter. There, go there. What? Start? There's two start. Let me think. I never use event. I wonder if they are local. Custom event. I don't know if the event are global or local. Never tried it, Richard?
No, I've never used the. Yeah.
I mean, we can try it. It's very easy. So, start. Let's trigger the event here. Best thing is always to test. Event 1. Event 1. Argument 0. Good. So we trigger the event here and I don't know. Let's do a debug thingy. Create and no. I always have difficulty to add something at the end and like, how do I add something? Oh, okay. There. Let's add bolt scripting, bolt, flow machine. I don't want to save it. Custom event. Oh, not even need that. Debug log message. String literal. This is just for having text. Event triggered. Nice. Go there. Let's try this. Huh? He's complaining. Why is he complaining? You know, let's do update instead.
Could you go over how the custom events work? How you have one flow graph, you have the trigger event, and then you have the name, and then the other one, right? You have the custom event. So right here,
Just one sec.
you're-
I'm doing a test because I don't know how it works. That's the point.
Isn't it work based on the name? Like you put.
Yeah, it's based on name. It doesn't seem to work, in fact. Look, nothing. Event 1. Very strange. Let's do something. I will go there. Game object. I will put the other that have the trigger event. And I will do this. And that. Okay, now will it work? Maybe I have to restart, but yeah, remember if you add, okay, you see, this flow machine is not saved on file. You have two type of flow machine, embed and macro. Embed you can just call here without it will be saved on the scene, you see. If I want to edit in real time, I need to save it. Oh, I just delete everything, that's faster. Okay. The diff row, word, test, word, whatever. Something like this. Never call your test 1, test 2, test 3. You should always call your test with the purpose of it. You will be very lost when it's time to clean up. So I copy paste this because I know it was going to not work. Game object, and drag and drop the source of the event. And now this custom event source is the game object that trigger it. I don't know. Maybe it will work somehow. You see, when you don't give us a source, it will use self. Self mean it's this and this. Where is my script? Since this script is on this game object, this mean this game object. You understand it, Wallard?
Yeah.
Make sure you understand there will be an exam soon.
Be prepared for the exam, Professor.
I can't stop dreaming about school these days. He is not happy. He is not happy. Variable not found. Game object. Oh, you know what? Both is not completely dynamic. This is my old variable, and I just created a new one with a different name. See? The old one disappeared now. You cannot even access it. This is my fault. You remember what I said, Lord? Always test.
Yeah. This has happened to me before, yeah.
Oh. It worked. Okay, so I just probably prove that events are only local to a function. And this is good. Very good. Very good. You know why? Why it's good? Because you can you can send a message to a specific function. This is good. You see now it's not triggering. Okay, this have to be set up before the launching. Good. That is a good thing. So we will use that for triggering the button. So go away. Okay. Oh boy. Don't type event. Custom event. So this will be the reception of the click button. Let's do this the right way. Click event name string. I don't know, on click, I guess. I drag and drop this here. On click is the source of the event. I'm on the universal button right now. No argument. You know what is the argument, Utwalard?
The parameter that it accepts.
Yes, because this is the fun part. If I call the event from the laser, I call the event having the button. Okay, let's say I'm over laser. I want the laser. Let's say I'm like this, okay? Boop. I'm poking the button, okay? And now I press the trigger. So I will say, oh, collider that I'm touching, okay? Collider that I'm touching. Give me your game object. Okay, there's my game object. Game object. There's the event I want you to receive. And when I trigger an event, I can do arguments. So I can say, okay, I trigger this event and there's my first argument. My first argument is, I don't know, 10. And I don't know, let's say, whoa. String literal. I mean, it's your own convention. Let's say I trigger this event and he will receive, where am I? He will receive on his event, custom event, he will receive, I know the first thing is my age, the second one is my name, you see? Those are the argument. And this is very transparent, because if you call the wrong event, nothing will happen, no error will happen. So that's cool. Custom laser. Which one is on trigger press? This one. So at the end, I'm sorry I go very fast. I know, it's hard to slow down.
I will leave now. Good luck on your project.
Thank you. See you
Bye.
soon.
Yes.
Yes.
There was another German.
Hi.
I heard the accent. Hey,
How are you?
I'm good. Trying to follow the things. I'm just sore and sitting on the couch all day.
Universal button. My event name is on click, I guess. I go to my laser. The name, I mean, I guess I could. string, onClick event name, onClick. So now, I mean, sometimes it's interesting to set up those parameters from outside. Or not. I could just put the event there. Yeah. You know what? Doesn't matter. Unclick. Universal button. There's already so much stuff there. Oh, I can just do that. Unclick. There. I could put a more complex event name so it will never interfere with anything else. So I could do on interact collider, I guess. Oh, I know. On laser interact. This look more like unique name. On laser
So
interact.
on trigger, argument triggers the argument. So in your flow machine, you're outputting that, and then custom event, you're calling the name, right? So you can have another flow machine and you then get the output from this event and put it into like another one, right?
I mean, I will trigger my. This is my laser script. I'm not sure I understood what you said, but I can explain this again. This is my laser script. When I succeed to do a recast, I know my trigger is press, and I'm over a collider. Every those check are being fine. Recast it. Can I get the game object directly? Oh, never mind. Collider dot game object.
Test 1 2.
tie
Good nerd.
game object. Okay, you see? So now I have this game object. I'm sure I have a game object. It's not null, I guess. And I will trigger this event inside this game object on laser interact. You see? On this game object, I will trigger this event. And if this game object receives the event, something will happen. You see?
Then where are you calling the event? In the right here.
This is the reception of the event. It's an event. It's when it's green. It will be enabled by outside. You see?
Yeah. And then where are the arguments? Are they in the custom event trigger or just the custom event?
Can you repeat?
So the arguments, do I put those in the custom event trigger?
Both. I mean both, because if I send and receive arguments, it had to be the same number and the same type. You see?
Right.
So I will string literal. You know what we are going to do? A test. Custom laser. Okay, again. If I detect press, or if I detect that I press the right button, if the recast something, then yes, it recast something and go there, it highlight the laser. And if it highlight, sorry, if I'm touching something like this and I'm pressing this button, I mean, it depends which button. Is it touching or pressing? You remember how it works? It's tactile. Then it will be orange if it's just touching, green if it's pressing. Then if I'm pressing and everything is fine, everything is validated, I will send this event to the game object there. If it's just a ground, I send an event, we just don't care. You see? I mean, I say that, but I will just test it first. Let's do test. Wait, not too fast. Damn it. Oh. Where's my laser? Where's my laser? Oh. Okay. How dare you be there? Okay, my laser is invisible. That's because I did not simulate. I can simulate touch. Now nothing should happen. In principle. Oh, yeah. Event triggered, event received. Oops. Green and orange. I think I mixed my two event. Yeah, I mix it. When it's I mean it's fine, it doesn't matter, it's just this one instead. Good. So now we should have the event receive. You see? Event receive. What happens if I duplicate the button? Let's try this, okay? Remember when how I can change the letter? This one will be B. It won't change here since it's only on start. So I will go change the script and event receive, add. I would add something to the text. It will be the key code. Hey, go away. Okay. Now you may not understand what I did, but I just changed the output from those two cubes. So event received A. If I move my laser, event received B. You see? So they both have independent code. Yes, it worked. I'm always learning with myself. Joking. Oh my god. Okay, so the laser is working. At the I mean, I guess it's the red button. I have no idea. Let's see. Windows, Steam VR input. Which one could it be? I used grab touch and grab press. You know it. You know it which button I'm talking about in the index. The one the bumper. You know.
The little slidey thing.
It's the index. You know your index on your hand. When you press.
The grab one, I think.
Grab.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, usually you use grab or trigger for any input things that are easy.
Oh, wait. It must be trigger. Oh.
Grab is the side one,
Oh.
and trigger is the.
I just found it. I'm sure it's index press.
Yeah,
Right.
that
Must
could be.
index. Index press, index touch. Yes.
Yeah, and touch is probably just if you're gonna touch it, you know, it like bends,
Yeah.
something like that, and when you actually like pull it, then it moves.
I'm just surprised it's Boolean.
Well, the touch is either it's touch or it's not touched.
Yeah, but this button is a force on it. Index touch, menu press. I have to ask Somnium space. I mean, there's no. You remember how you can squeeze your controller, right? You detect the force, and it's the same for the. I mean, it's just valid for index. I understand, but still. And what is pose? Never tried it. Anyway. Touch pad press, B touch, B press.
So usually, like I think the touch, like it's touched or not touched, it's
Yeah,
pressed or
I
not
understand
pressed, is
I
like the blue
understand.
one.
But it's sad
And
we don't
the-
have the percentage value.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but you can probably test that.
Thumbstick axis, nice.
give that
Touchpad
localized
axis. Oh
string.
yeah, we can add the touchpad. That's interesting. What did you say, Joelord?
Localized string. What does that mean? Is that what we're caught?
Repeat.
Touchpad access. Menu touch. B touch.
Oh, it's the A button press, A button touch. It's you remember it's capacitive. It detect when you touch the button.
So what's localized string?
Local.
Like, is that the name? Is that what it's calling it? Right? Like, if you change the name, you can change the name.
There?
There's like a name up there, and then there's a localized string.
Oh,
on the
localized
bottom.
string. I have no idea, my friend. No idea. Can I edit it? Yeah, I won't touch that. Oh,
It
and
says
we
the
have
localized
attic. Ooh, interesting.
in
Ah,
in
it's
a
just
language.
one. Oh, that's lame. It's just one. And skeleton hand. That's interesting. I guess this is for the gestures. And only one haptic. That's weird too. Headset on head. Interesting. Could be fun for having.
Cool, yeah, AFK thing.
Anyway, I have no idea. Default mirror. Hidden. No idea. Anyway, I guess those one are better. Index press, index touch. So, what? Why this is red? Maybe there's no reason. Sometimes it's just love to put everything red for no reason. Okay. Where was I?
You were going over event and triggering the event on the laser.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, good. Got it. So this is working. So okay, let's look how it will work. I think there will be 3 source of event. One from the laser, one from when you press the button, and one when the 2D player touch it. So depending on those, they will all go call a new event. They will trigger it. See? And this time we will have an argument. Maybe 2 argument. I'm not sure. Start with that. Like, maybe. Well, let's go 1. On button interact. And the button name. Like, key code. Nice. So, okay. I don't like how this work. Let me think. Because there's an important thing I love to do in game developing is you understand how file path work, right? You have the parent file or folder, whatever. Those are the child, and then this is the parent of this one. There's a hierarchy, you understand? And there's rules in hierarchy, in my opinion. For example, to prevent spaghetti of stuff calling others in spaghetti way everywhere for any reason, I try to respect some rules. I don't remember if I made the rules or I learned them while working. I work a little. Sorry, English. I work a little in game developing in the past, not a lot, but just a little. And I decided to have a rule where child cannot call parent. Parent should always check about. I mean, for having a best management, you should not. Yeah, I'm still thinking about it if it's the right way.
You know, I
Like
do this all the time. I
what?
call the
Because
like
if I mean, in the semi-hierarchy, I guess it's fine. But if you start to have children that call other children in other parents, this start to be impossible to make
right,
modular. You know,
cool. Yeah.
to
never mind.
for having the best. When I say modular, I'm not just saying, okay, this is a module for selling. I don't want to sell this module, so I want to make it modular. No, no, no. It's for yourself. Any single feature you make will be possible to move it in your own program or copy paste and do a little modification, and then that's what module is. You can replace it and you are not afraid it will break everything.
So after a while, you have a library.
Yeah.
Ready.
So
things.
when you code something, you have to always ask you the question: if I change this code later, will it break something else? If the answer is yes, you should make sure the breaking will be minimum, or it's what I call modular programming. I mean, we code with blocks right now. What is more modular than this? So we have to think in the same way. So I think maybe with events it makes sense to call parent. I'm just trying to make sure of that. I guess I will go this way. I think it makes sense. So how it works? When you have a button, the button have a purpose, right? So normally I will create a game object. I don't know. Feature 1. No, it's lame. Feature 9. You see? Universal button will be inside the feature 9. Feature 9 will have bold code probably on it with variable button list. I don't know, whatever. No, not even. One sec. I'm thinking. Start button. Stop button. Sorry, I'm thinking. Let's just go with start button. This one will be the start button. I'm doing virtual coding right now. It's never mind. Like, I'm not coding for real. I'm thinking about, let's imagine if the code was there, how will I want the things to interact with each other? So normally I would, if I have a parent, imagine I have a parent and I don't even know what is a dependencies. Are you there, Ritual Lord?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let's say this script, Future 9, okay? It have a start and a stop button, okay? But let's imagine in start, instead of Future 9 doing start button here, game object, and doing stop button, game object. Normally the good way to do would be that. Because if I want to change the buttons, I know the reference is there. If I delete the button, I can know there's something missing here. You see, it makes sense because if I delete something, I know it's missing. You see, it's like coherent. But if I do the reverse, if I go on the button and I reference the I don't know, parent script, whatever, this is valid too. I mean, it's the straightforward way to do. The child called the parent like this, and I will do the same for the two buttons. But then I don't know, if I look at the parent directly, I don't know what is dependent, you know? If I delete this button, I won't even remember. Why it's not working? It's invisible. I know something called the event, but I don't remember why. You see why it allowed the two different way of coding? How it the straightforward way make more problems in the future. You see? I mean, there must be another way to work like this. So let's try something.
I have a... Oh, sorry.
Yes? Yes?
Can I quickly ask? So I have a quick question for like, if I
Yes.
want to do something like you just did with a cube, and that should be like a controller for a couple of things in my world that I want to carry around. So this thing I can't pick up right now, right?
No.
Like, is there some easy pick upable scripts that already work or not yet?
No, but I don't think it's very. It should. I don't think it would be very hard. Ultralar, did you do a pickup script already?
You can like kind of fake it. You can fake a pickup script. By,
Oh,
you know,
did you put
instantiating
the child in your hierarchy or something?
the child?
How did you
Like,
pick up?
Basically, I have a collider, and then when I hit the collider, I instantiate a child. You know, like no, I instantiate it, so it's a clone.
The same object. You okay.
You basically just attach it to
Okay.
XR rig, which you
Yeah. Yeah, that would be enough for me. Like, I don't care if it's still in the world or anyone else can pick it up or whatever, because it's going to be at a spot where only I am. So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, you can do it like that for now until pickable.
Until they never made it.
Yeah, until.
I mean, I have a pretty good idea of how doing it. I don't think it's very hard. I mean, you have your collider inside it. When you press the trigger, it will record the position of of when you start to trigger locally on the cube. Then you do like a movement with target. I mean, it won't be a parent thing. You will control the object, like it will move following your hand. That's the way I see it. I think it's the natural way of doing that.
Also for other people, like other people would see me move that around as well, or for them it would stay at the original
yes,
location.
if the object is synchronized with photon view, and it's very easy to do.
I don't actually want that. Like, I don't really want the other people to know that I have that thing carrying around.
If you do the script without photon view, it won't be synchronized. Everything is not synchronized by default. And you don't have collider on your hand, so it won't replicate it. Oh, you know, there is a script I want to do. I will add on my list of script to do. Let's see that. I want to do a script for is player local and grabbing. Is player local is one of the most important scripts I did not make yet, because I don't remember if you remember what I said before. Yes, Utwalar, did you? I'm joking. So what I said in the past was, I mean, I'm sure I said a lot of things, is the most important thing about multiplayer is not trying to synchronize everything, you see? The most important thing is to make everything local. Then you synchronize it, you see? There's a difference. If you try to synchronize it by glitch, like we do actually, maybe not on my side, but like we do with triggers and stuff like this, this is like the glitchy way of synchronizing. And the problem of using glitch for synchronizing is that it's not reliable, and sometimes weird behavior can happen. So the right way of doing synchronization is doing every single thing local, and then you send the position of stuff, you send the event triggered, you send the information, and then you are sure of what happened, you see? Yeah, anyway. So that's it.
Okay, great. That makes a lot of sense, because like what I want to do is definitely like pick up that controller, but then the things that I want to trigger with that controller in the world, they should be global. So so yeah, that would be really good to to have.
You just have to like make the objects that you want global. You know, you use the photon bulb stuff in those, right? And then with the one that you don't want, you just wait. Actually, I don't actually know.
Okay.
Because yo, can you actually do stuff like that? If you have like a thing that's local, and then you have a bunch of photon objects, can you trigger events from that thing that's local only? Will they show up?
Can you repeat, please?
So let's say that she was saying if she has a controller, right?
Mhm.
She only wants to see it, and she doesn't want anyone else to see it. She wants to have this controller control other things in her scene that are other people can see, so they
Yeah.
be global. Could you do that?
Absolutely, absolutely. I
Okay.
mean, each single things you can decide if they are synchronized or not. Right
Cool.
now, there is some limitation because we don't have access to. You see this event system here? We don't have access to any form of event right now. I mean, let me just show you very fast what we can't do right now. So, let's say you are in a world, okay, with there's no one already. So in your world, you have blocks, you have house, you have box, you have buttons. Sorry, I'm having fun. And you can connect those things together, right? Because they are already there. You can know which multiplayer ID is this. This one is around 12, this one is 40, the one is 2. I don't know, you know? Each item have multiplayer ID. So in each local in each local instance, those things will be synchronized. This is easy. I can do that. Synchronize stuff that is already there. But if a player pop in the game, it's not possible right now to have any kind of multiplayer thing inside the player because it was not there before. So I cannot assign let's say I know this one is 6. Oops. I cannot add something to the player and add it to the other instance and make sure it's the ID, let's say 87. No, it's not possible because I cannot communicate between the instance right now. I can say, okay, this animator trigger, so it will synchronize. I can say to this button move, so it will synchronize.
So
But
if I instantiate an object on the player, I can't make that object.
If you instantiate an object in a player, it will instantiate everywhere probably, but with a different ID somehow, or maybe the same, you know? The problem is I cannot send, oh wait, I instantiate this. Make sure it's this ID, you see, you know? There's no event system yet. I cannot send information. You see what I mean?
So what if you had like a bunch of objects in the scene, and then you give them all IDs, and you have them in a secret place, and
Yeah,
maybe something like that?
this would work. If I already have 40 objects, let's say I have 40 objects in the scene, they are all there and waiting someone to pick up. Okay. So I know 40. I can let's say I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 objects. Okay. Everyone can pick up one, and he will own it. You see. The only problem is this: if there is a synchronization issue, and 2 persons try to take it at the same time, what will happen? we will have it. You know. I mean, it's the best we can do right now. It's already instantiated in advance, like could be 20, could be 40, whatever, doesn't matter. So you know all those objects are already synchronized. If you go, let's say there is an array of triggers, everyone go on the trigger and then on the specific gun or I don't know, fishnet or whatever, this portable button. So as long as everyone got one, it will be synchronized and it will control it. You see? This could be a way to do it right now. I think it's the best way. So for guns, for example, I think it's the only way for now, without event system. So this is kind of the workaround. You see? Man, my drawing is horrible. That's why I do 3D art and not 2D art. Okay. Let's go to the universal button. So I was coding in my head. Between my god. I was coding in my head. Let's code in real life too. Key code. Sorry. I'm having a brain 1 sec. Give me 10 seconds. Brain overload.
Oh, yeah, that too. I just wanted to say, did you want to say brain fart? Because it's like, what was the word he's looking for? You're doing great, though. I can imagine it must be
Thanks.
really exhausting.
Yeah.
So long.
But my brain is not wired for language. And I'm French. So you can
Yeah.
imagine.
Oh, wow. You don't sound French.
Oh, thanks. I'm not France. French for France. I'm French from Canada. We have different accents.
Oh, Quebec, I see.
Yes.
The Quebecois accent. Where?
Let's say we try more to speak English. I know how to speak Franglish, like French do. Okay.
Bro, how come you said thanks when you said you're not French? Do the Quebecois really hate like the French?
No, not at all. They call us cousin. When we go there, they just follow us like animals in zoo. And they say, look, they speak different. And when they came here, we are like all impressed. Oh my god, you're from France. No. It's two different culture. But we love each other, I think. Whatever. Okay. Stop wiggling stuff around. I have my idea. Let's do that. Okay, so the idea I just had is this one. Parents create. It would be parent logic game object. Game object. Can you save, please? If I don't give him something, he just complain. That's so annoying. Yeah, I'm trying to do something like... Let's try this, even if it's called null. Null. Okay, so here I have my start button, universal button. I just didn't change the name yet, but it's fine. So start. I will take this. Now I know the type. Start universal button. Yeah, if I rename this here, it won't rename on the script. So think twice before renaming a variable because it's not dynamic. Good. So what I want to do, I want to take the universal button. And yes, that's what I'm gonna do. This is weird, okay? I will explain after. I recently learned this, it's very fun. Sorry, it's very convenient. I won't say fun and cold, I think people will hate me. And then I give him self. Let's try this, see what happens. I will explain if it works. I mean, what's the point of explaining it if I'm wrong? forget.
What are you doing here?
One step.
You're
One
setting
sec.
the variable?
1 second. You will understand. If it work, I will explain. If it won't work, I will do like I was in a break, okay? Ah, it worked. So weird. Okay, so you remember when I said I prefer setting up the button in the parent script? Then I never have to. I mean, I just want to. I don't want to go on the child and start linking parent inside it. You see? I prefer the hierarchy to work in the hierarchy way. So instead of giving the parent argument to the child, I do the reverse. So look at this. I took the. Okay, I want to explain this. Okay. It have to be easy to understand. So to respect the hierarchy between parent and child, the script here, feature 9. Let's say it's something more interesting to do. It start a light, okay? Start light script, whatever. Start light 2. You see? So this is for starting a light. So I will have my, I don't know, my light. Oh my god, I can make it. Point light. Okay. Why not having a real example? Why I don't have the light here? What is this? Sorry, Unity and deciding to put everything randomly placed. Okay. I think people prefer having real case. So I have my light here. That is disabled by default. My main script will have the light. In fact, it can just be a game object because I will just put it on. 1 second, I just need to do this. One argument on button interact. On button interact, please. My light game object, my point light. I will do you don't have to write all the names completely. I type gameo act, so I know I'm always looking for game object set active. You see? So on the let's be just simple. In my start light script, that is the parent of all those things. I said to him, set up the button. I will explain it after. Then if there is this event, there's an argument, but I don't take it. Take the light that is on the variable here, set active. That's it. Then I just want any button, and 1 second. Okay, on the button side, how do I configure this event? I set up my text to, I don't know, L for light, doesn't matter. When I receive the event of the laser, you remember? I will send an event to the parent, okay? But how do I know who is the parent? Instead of taking the button, giving him the parent in his variable, I do a variable called parent logic game object. I could drag and drop it, but I prefer letting it null. You see? And on the parent, I put the button here. and I will set up it there. So I take the variable, universal button, and I give him my game object. You see, self. Okay, this is weird because I'm setting a variable on another script. That's how you do it. First of all, you need the name of the variable on the other script. Parent, logic, game object. This is the name of the variable on the button. Secondly, you need the game object of the button. It's here, start universal button. You see when you set variable or get variable of game object, there's an input that's normally is self. But this time I did not put self. I put the other one. And I gave him self. Sorry, it's very complicated. So let's recap. I have my button here on my my main script. With this button, I go get this variable, and I give him my parent. So the parent is giving me. The parent came to the child and say, "Hey, I'm your parent, okay?" Say, "Okay." So the button say, "Okay, okay, you're my parent." So I will put you in my parent list. I mean, there. So now, in the button side, parent logic game object is here. This variable. So we know we send this event to the parent. You see? So this way, the good thing with this, let's see, I just started this. I want to add a universal button. Universal button, the only thing that you configure is the key code. I could even do it by the parent, in fact. It's thought to be very complicated. So I drag and drop it here, the start button. Let's call it start button. Sorry about that. Start button. I drag it, drop it here. The parent configure the parent will configure the child itself. Yeah. It's very hard to explain, and when I explain it, it looked like it would be simpler to do it the reverse, but in my opinion, it will be less chaotic when you have a very complex code, and it's this way is more modular because the parent manage everything under him. Maybe it's not the best way to do it. Maybe I'm wrong, but I mean, both way are good right now. It's for a very simple code. And if I delete the button by accident, I will very fastly see there's something missing in the reference here.
Oh, okay. Now I understand.
Thanks. I start to feel anxious about this.
Yeah, really nice.
My brain understands a lot of things. My brain have difficulty to explain what it understand, you know?
I was trying to like find out what the purpose was.
I was trying to
Now
find
it all
out what
clicked.
the fuck. I'm joking.
Yeah, it all clicked, and I'm like, now I understand.
Mm.
Cool, bro, cool.
So imagine I have 30 buttons or more. Worse, imagine I want to do a keyboard. How many buttons is there in a keyboard? I guess
88.
88.
88. Ah, I thought it was worse.
For a piano.
Oh, okay, sorry. wrong keyboard. Yeah, but it's the, you got it. It's the same thing. So instead of taking all the child and giving them the parent one by one, I can do all this like automatically by script. I can even instantiate all those buttons, knowing when they go, giving them the name. You see? I could change the logic and do that. I mean, there's so many reasons to respect the parent-child hierarchy, and the parent control the child. It's like, imagine a very big hierarchy in real life, like a pyramid hierarchy. If everyone could talk to the boss, it would be chaotic. Trust me. So you need they will talk to their main boss. The main boss will talk to their main boss. You see, it go this way. It's a little less chaotic. But of course, it's never perfect. Sorry, I spent a lot of time in this, but I think design is important
Yeah.
in game development because it starts very soon to be spaghetti, and debugging spaghetti is a nightmare. And imagine everything's calling everything, so it means I cannot remove the button and test it by itself. You see what I mean? I can disable everything and test this. It's if everything is modular.
I like this a lot, bro.
Yeah. Testing is important. It have to be testing is not an option. It's mandatory in my opinion.
I hate testing.
I know, but it's important. Testing it's weird, but it make your life easier at the end. Okay.
So as you have this already pretty well set up there, could you share this kind of framework so I don't have to put this together myself when I want to make this kind of controller?
The universal button is something I want to share with people. I'm intending to share a lot of basic feature. If I do something too complex like the amplifier script, I will put it on sale probably. But for the universal button, in my opinion, it's too important. Like you need buttons, you know. So
yeah, totally. I mean, I could also go and like click all of that stuff tomorrow or something, but I think it would save me a lot of time.
yeah, and those buttons
if you
will
could
work
share that.
with 2D with your little laser. The laser I'm not sure yet, but at least it will do with 2D and VR. That's going to be nice. Okay, let's continue.
Thank you.
And I asked for more creator fun for this reason. Hope they will accept. Okay. Oh, let's check on YouTube. No one talk almost. Okay. Sorry. Buttons. I guess we can try it now. Let's go. What the button is doing? Oh yeah, turn on the light. Okay, L, that's good. Where's my laser? What the? Okay, never mind. Wrong laser. Custom laser, and now I press. Cross fingers. No, it did not work. On laser interact, it's good. Oh, did I give him the? That's good. Button. Universal button, where are you? Okay, there. I should be receiving the event. On laser interact. What did I do? Let's restart. On laser interact. Ah, good. On button interact. Why is the light? That's why. Okay, my bad. I thought I disabled the game object, but I disabled the light itself. So I could do instead of doing set active light. No idea how to do that. Active. Enable. Enabled. Okay, I guess maybe. Let's see. laser, you have job. Oh my god, it's working somehow. I'm not surprised. Okay, oh my god. I always have the feeling, do I have 10 times more code that it will really need? I hope not. There's no off button, so the light stay on for sure. But you see, there's a problem because I send again and again and again and again this event. So
Why is that a problem?
because let's say I have a keyboard, okay, and I want to press A once, and now I send every frame this event. I touch you. Will it press 10,000 million times the A button? So I could do something. Look at this. Okay, I will add a memory.
It's a memory.
Graph variable. It's a local variable. So we call it no. Last button press state. Boolean. Okay. So I want to you remember when you have on trigger enter in collider, right? On trigger, sorry. You have the event on trigger enter, right? And you have on collider enter. On collider, oh my god. I hope you remember.
Yeah, I do.
Okay, so those are event. They execute the code once. My problem is there's no event on button press with Steam, you see? So I have to check the value every frame. So this is problematic. So instead, sorry, we are taking at the same time. Instead, I will make a fake event. So I will go in this one. Sorry, I'm just thinking. You know what? Let's create an event. Sorry, but I think it would be fun. Way more fun. Right?
Do it.
So let's take this. Not this. We will transform something that was not an event into an event. Local one. No, local event. Okay, so sorry. So how to do that? First of all, we still check the thing every frame. Okay, that's not new. His right hand. Let's grab Dutch. Okay, so first of all, okay, sorry. To transform it into a on touch event, or like let's transform it into a on press event. Okay, what we want is to compare the actual state of the button with the state of the last frame. You see what I mean? So if the last state of the variable is not press and the new one is press, it means I just press it. But if the last state is press and the new one is press again, it's not new. You know, I already pressed it. So I will do a branch and I will check. And I think, I'm not sure.
So you're doing true or false. You're gonna set a boolean when it's pressed, when the trigger is entered or something, and then when the trigger is exited, boolean's false, and then you branch based on that.
One sec. Processing. I will just do it and see if what is saying. My brain capacity is at 50% right now. Okay,
Bro, you're amazing.
2 hours is close to my limit, but
Yeah.
I want to continue. So first of all, is grab touch right now, and last state, last button press state. Hey boy, that's very vague as name. So if both are okay, if both are true, how can I and okay, false, sorry. Okay, sorry, I remember now. It's very simple. It's the last and the new state are different, right? Just save the new state. Oh, come on. So, I repeat. This condition mean if the last state of the button that I check last frame is different from now, it means I have to now first save the variable because it changed and trigger the event because I know it's different. I mean only on true, but the trigger. I hope I don't make this too complex. I mean I need a new condition. And of course it's true. So if the last frame state of the press button and then in the actual one are different, I first save it, and if it change and it's now true, you see, it means that it switched from false to true. That's it. Maybe I could do it more simple. Compare maybe.
I mean, isn't it already a boolean? The button itself that's pressed.
One
Can't you
sec.
just check if it's
Can I do not?
pressed?
I want the condition is this one is true and this one false. So how can I do
So you're
that?
setting the variable. Yeah, you're setting the variable.
Oh,
last
negate.
above
That's what I want.
press. Yeah, okay.
Is negate working? Okay, that's good. That's what I want. Sorry about this. Okay. So negate is if the input is true, it will output false. If the input is false, it will output true. You see? So it inverse. So the condition I want to check is the button press and the last state of the button not press, right? So trigger the event. I just realized that this have to be executed anyway every frame, so it doesn't matter. I just saved the last button state. Once I check the... Oh, no, that's dangerous. Remember, when you enter an arrow, it executes. So now I was about to change a variable before reading it. That's dangerous. You see what I just made the mistake, Ultralord? You understood?
Yeah.
Because
Can you go over it again?
even if this look like it's the way let's return where I was, and you will understand my mistake. Okay, right now I have the impression that this is executed before this block, but in fact this is the instance. Enter there. You say okay, let's set the variable. Then the get here will change too, and then I go there. So the actual value and the old one will always be the same.
Yeah.
So that makes no sense. So I compare first. I compare that actual state is equal of not before state. I know it's weird, but that's how it works. Sorry about that. You can always make super unit and make something more clear for you. You know? Yes, you know.
So wait, what are you doing here with the and the negate? You're getting the output from the boolean from.
Yeah, this is a condition.
Then
This
you're. Oh right, okay.
okay. I want a specific case to happen. I want
Right,
this
yeah.
one to be true.
The condition.
I want this one to be true, and this one to be false. It's the only one I want to check. To do a and condition only output true when both are true. Okay, you see? If A and B are true, if A and B are false, it won't. It's not how it works. If A and B are true, it output true. So since I want true and false, I just have to reverse this one. So I will need.
Are you using the negate? What does the negate do?
I just reverse the Boolean logic. So if you have.
Why?
Huh?
Why reverse it?
Okay, I will repeat again. What I want to check, actual button statue is press. Last frame statue is not press, okay? I want to check this. So I'm using the AND. For an AND to output true, I need true, true. But this one is false. You see? So I negate it. So now the event I'm looking for is true and true. Do you understand?
Yeah, I understand.
I'm sorry, it's Boolean logic. Is there
No,
another way?
It's because it starts off at a value, right? And then you're comparing them.
Okay,
Like it
let's
starts
do
off
the
false.
let's do the straightforward way. Maybe more easier to understand. Oh boy. My god. Okay. This is the straightforward way. Do you understand more this one? Oops. So if if the actual frame button state is yes, press, and if the last button state is false, you see, equal. It's equivalent, but this maybe this way is easier to write. Well, I can let it like this. I don't care. To be honest, it doesn't matter. The other way of coding it is just a shortcut. So I replace this by that. You see, it's just mathematically simpler. That doesn't matter. I mean, this is 1 nanosecond probably of execution, maybe 10, maybe, since it's simulated code. So do it as you think. You will prefer doing, okay, sometime you will prefer doing a code that is easier to read than a code that is slightly faster. You see what I mean? Right?
Yeah.
Because at the end, what is really important? As long as the code is not slow, the important thing is to develop the more code possible, right? So you will prefer a code slightly slower and more readable, because you can copy paste and edit, you can edit it in the future, you know, there's so much to do with that. This is one of the reasons they invent Bolt at the first place. Bolt is way slower than C# probably, I'm supposing, but it's the debug power is way higher. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
What is this? What did
You're
I
doing
do?
this all in real
Did I
time.
forget something?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's real time, but on the background of Bolt, there's probably way more code execute than you think. That's what I mean. You see? but there is so much advantage of using both. So we, else than just C sharp. Okay, this is that. You know this thing, I could put it inside and change the name for, is this as, okay, it's already saved. Okay, I will just create a new one. Convert again, local Denevro or package, Denevro module vault script, on SteamVR button press. I will go inside my super unit. I will add this logic there. Sorry, just thinking. Whoop, what did I write? Unpressed and nothing. Or just okay. So I do the same logic again. Don't think I need this output anymore. Not sure. Can always re-add it. Sorry. Oh my god. I guess I need to create a new variable.
What are you doing now?
I'm editing my SteamVR script. You know, this logic, I don't care seeing it. As long as it's working, I'm fine. So I put the logic inside this super unit. So it will become my, I forget where was I. Okay. Boolean. No. Okay. So stay put. So I went inside my super unit. This is very simple. First of all, I put a try catch block. This is for preventing any errors with SteamVR input. So it won't kill the code, you see? Not like where the code just die. I prefer it to do nothing instead. And there's a second purpose. It have but you have the is right boolean. So either way you set up for the right hand or left hand. You check the left or right hand button, and it simulate output. This is for testing purpose. It's dangerous because if you forget it on, it will always be on. The simulate output only work. Okay, only work if there is error. That's good. I think. Nice, nice, nice. Sorry about that. Oh, wait, wait, wait. No, that's false. Okay, the simulate output is very hard-coded test. So it fires the I cannot test this in without VR. So I put a simulation. But this is very simple. And select on flow is very interesting. Depending on where the flow is come from, this direction, or the catch one of the exception. This, when you detect errors, it go this way. When you have to try, it go that. If it bugs somewhere like here, the flow will reset here in catch.
Yeah.
And then finally is always execute.
Cool.
But don't need that here. I could even detect the error, but it's just for safety. I don't even think it's crashing anymore. Maybe this is useless, but it's fine. So the flow select the good variable from the good source. That is the on press state. I do my logic to save the button press state. Button, I save it in fact.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh yes, it would be more. It's more an event detector, this one.
You're gonna turn the laser on with your controller.
Yeah,
Bro, that's cool.
that's how I do it.
Yeah.
Now I do this. I save the last state. I'm sorry if it looked blurry for you, but what are you building? Oh, sorry, I did not answer your little questions. Do jump in game? Matthias Michael Keys asked if I can jump in game. In 2D you can. For VR, I'm working on it. It's hard. And what do we got to like questions? For the most all caps are okay. Oh, okay, yeah. For the one that just joined us, right now I'm using Somnium Space SDK in Unity, and I'm working on a button that you can press with PC player or VR player for games, for words. And I'm trying to make this universal so anyone can use it very easily. So that's why I'm working hard on those details. All this would be simpler if it will just be a dumb button, but what's the point? A dumb button. We need smart button, right? Smart switch. I hate this word, smart. You're not smart, you have 4 lines of code. I'm sorry. Okay, so now, yeah, I had to save the state of the event detection state with this variable. Because once I execute the saving of the button press state, it will break this logic. So I save it before saving this. I know it's complicated, but that's how it is. I think I can use this directly. Like this. The save and variable. It's like a buffer here to remember the value of this before, because with this I'm setting up. Oh, I need this variable to forget. Poll, I think. Yeah. Maybe there's a way to do it simpler, but I don't know. It's fine. This has act as a buffer to remember the value of this. When I set up this variable, this one will change. So now the result will be different. So I save it, that's why. And at the end, on press event, whatever, don't care. On press on press. Yeah. I guess event. It's not really an event, but I got it. Nothing. So now the new block look like this. So I could copy paste, use the reset this one. So I have the what? Oh yeah, sorry. The reason why I have this duplicate is because I have the touch and the press. You see? Yeah. Touch and press. Update. We check if we check if there's an event. I will prioritize the press than the touch, since the event will be triggered. If nothing, continue. You see? I guess it makes sense for me at least. That's the most important part. So it will only on press event there. It will only do that if it's the first time. If it switched from false to true. I never have the right name. Now, event trigger custom event. I will add an argument that will be on. I forget the name of it. This, I want that. Oops, my bad. I will explain in 1 sec. Okay, let me explain. When I enter this code, there's no point of being touching and pressing at the same time. It's pressing or touching. There's no, and it's pressing or touching. Pressing, you go there. Touching, you go there. I think. Yeah. Laser idle is just touching. Laser highlight is pressing. You see? So there's one event only. And I will add the argument pressing or not. I know this event is on index interact, whatever. The event will be on index interact. Oh boy. The custom event there. Now this is all completely useless. Oh, you know what? I can do like this. Doop. And I can send this there. Bye bye. On index interact. This is the event. You see? So I generated this event. I mean, it's dumb. I could just I could just do that. So, you know, connect this there and take the body and put it there, you know, but I guess it's just for learning purpose. Or maybe it's just easier to code. I don't know. You know what? I could put this inside that, but let's stop that there. It's just start to be very packed with stuff. So now this is not execute every frame, but only on need. Oh wait, just realized it's not good. Oh my god. I made a big mistake. Big mistake. Let's think about the mistake I did. Never mind the event. Okay, I just realized I have a big problem. Because if I'm just touching my button, it will just recast once. And that's not good. I want to recast every frame to detect if I'm touching, you see? The collider. This is just for the over. So for the press it's good. I will keep it this way. But for the over, when I touch, you know when over is when the laser touch it but you don't press yet. So I will just use the old script. Is TeamVR button down? Man. Branch. Forgot this word. True, go there. False, do nothing. I just want to make it more clear. So, control output. See? Now it's more. Is state make sense for you?
Was what?
The word
State?
state.
Yeah.
Like, is
That's
TeamVR
what
button down? State?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't need this anymore. Can just do that. And I know this one will be false. Okay. I mean, it's too interesting script. And it was saved. So I was in play mode. If this script was not saved, I will close everything. Yay. I think you start to see the power of super unit, you see? Because remember that one of the most important, there's two important things. One is reusing code. Super Unique is there for that. I made this because I know I can reuse it exactly this way. Secondly, it's important to have a code that is very fast to read when you want to change. Imagine in 6 months you want to change something and you have a bunch of spaghetti everywhere. You're like, how will we make it, you know? No, don't remake it. Make it readable. Even if it takes more time, you will be... At the end, you will save time. Reusing code, reading code better. Good. Now, let's stop talking and test this. Hoping it's good. So there's two directions. On press event if it's not really an event. On press, it will go once there, and or is TeamVR button down. So I can call it laser over. And the other will be press, interact, whatever. Doop. Na. Go there, do that. Nya. Let's test this now. I'm sick of moving the laser, so I will just move it like this already. Good. Let's see if it's broken. Oh my god. Almost 3 hours just for the laser. Oh boy. Something is broken again. Oh yeah, that's why. Oh. Pause. I'm not sure. Made a mistake. Control. Ah, this is better. No. Sorry about that. My bad. This is not optimal. This condition is not. This condition is like nothing happened, so it will be that. No, it will be that. Nothing happened. And then this go there, I think. Okay. Now it seems everything was useless. Sorry about that, my bad.
You don't have to apologize.
I mean, we learn a
appreciate-
lot, I guess, I
Yeah.
hope. Okay. I guess we have to check everything on each frame. I thought I could avoid it, but it's just... I don't think it's possible. Because the laser is very dynamic. Oh boy. What did I do again? Oh, no. No, this is good. Press, true, false. Is he complaining again? Graph printer must be within a bolts per unit for this preparation? Super confused. What happened? I got random errors with Steam VR controller. It's so weird. Because I'm not in VR right now. You see, now it's working somehow. Okay. So, if I'm just touching, see, it's blue. And if I interact, it works. If I'm pressing, oh fuck, sorry. No. It's not exactly what it's supposed to do. If I'm pressing, it should go there if there's nothing. Look at all this logic. Okay, I just do the I did the reverse. This condition is there is something, and the other condition was I'm pressing this way, I'm touching this way. Okay. And now it's broken. Must be because of sometimes it's just because you need to restart the game. You can edit the code in real time, but it's not always working, to be honest. Ah, boy. Why? Somehow it's still invisible. Oh no. It's just very small. Okay, I'm sorry again. Completely did something random. Yeah, if you want a lesson, don't try to figure out something just by instinct all the time. And let's go there. No. This go there. This go there. No, not even, in fact. Problem is from here. This should not even be there. So if I press or touch, recast. If I press and there is a collider, do this and send the event and become orange. If I hover and there's nothing, just get blue. If I press and there's nothing, Just get green. That's what I want. So I will add this condition here. Blue mean not blue mean touch and nothing. Green mean press and nothing. Maybe not the right color, but anyway. No. Press, not press, depress, unpress. It's unprecedented. I don't like having super big line everywhere, but I don't like to create variable just for visual purpose. Maybe you will do it, but I just find it weird. You can create variable instead of big line like this. Oh yeah, and the material, and the color, and everything else. Test number 99. Okay. So I'm pressing. There's no collider. I'm pressing. There's collider. No collider. Collider. Now I'm not touching, not pressing. Now I'm touching. Stupid errors. Now I'm touching and no collider. Touching. What the? Why? Okay. I will end after this because it starts to be very long. So touching. See me not just going there. Guess I need another branch here for that. No. Yeah. And files go there. Okay, this is confusing. First condition. I don't like this order. Let's do the reverse. First condition. Am I touching or pressing? Good. Touching, no, pressing, go there. No. If I'm pressing or touching. If I'm just touching, go there. If I'm pressing and there is something, go here. If I'm pressing and there's nothing, go here. Yeah. And we check again. I mean, that's dumb, but we do the condition again here to set the color. I know it's not efficient, but I'm just tired.
Yeah. You think it'll work?
What?
You think it'll work?
It's not working. Somehow.
Check the console.
No. I'm thinking. Maybe it's just late.
Wait,
I
what do you mean
mean,
late?
this is false. That's good because I'm touching. But I see that's not good. Ah, wrong condition. No? Oh, wait. Okay, that's good. Hover, nothing. Hover, something. Hover, nothing, over something. Good, that's good. In fact, no, that's not good. Oh my god, am I going to have it one day? I'm just moving code again and again and again. Oh boy. Return to the start case. Start thingy. Okay. First condition. Is there a collision? Damn it. True? Go there. Are we pressing or touching? There. Okay. For the over. No. So this is not over. This is just touching or not. Okay. So blue mean you touch. No. Yes. No, there's nothing. Sorry. So I think I just oh my god, I'm sorry. Oh my god, you know what? We'll stop there. I'm just turning around. Oh boy, I thought there were 4 state, but I think there are 5 state. Let's go. Note. Wait, note. I said note. You know, I should have done that before. Pressing the collision, no collision. Collision is orange because I'm pressing for real. No collision could be, I don't know, red. Aha, that's it. It's the mistake of conception. So touching, collision, I think it's green. Touching, no collision, it's blue. And no button is, you see, that's the mistake I made. I had 5 state and not 4. So I should have defined my state before coding. This is design. This is a design mistake. So I was always moving because I thought they were just 4 state. The reason why I make so much state is just I absolutely don't like. Imagine there's no laser at all. Okay? And you try to press a button. So you don't know if nothing happened. First, you don't know, is it the feature that is broken? Is it the button that's broken? Is it the laser that's broken? You see, I hate those things. So retroaction make it more natural to do an action. If I had a laser that is always on, I have the same problem. First of all, I don't know if the button is broken. Is the button misconfigured? Is the feature broken? Is the feature misconfigured? Now, if I have a laser that changes color when you touch a collider, at least you know there is a collider there. But if I press the button and nothing happened, I'm like, okay, the feature is broken, you know? But if my laser is not triggered, now if my laser change color when I press, you see, each of those adds something to your brain. So if everything works, you should expect the button to work, you see? Or like you're like, am I touching the collider or not? I don't know. So all those states are there for making it more natural to use the laser. That's it. So thank you very much for today. I'm gonna continue either way myself or next week because it starts to be important that we have a universal button soon, and I have a tons of other stuff to do too. I would like to do universal slider too and stuff like this. Breaking it down to what part are working and not. Thank you for the comments. So I'm always looking forward to improve. So either way, give me you can give me your ideas or feedback. Okay, so see you next time.